Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to the 6th-year anniversary Shadow Smokes Legion live show tonight. So it's been 6 years. Pretty crazy. I can't remember how many times I actually calculated. Oh, is it really 6 years? And it's something that's, I don't know, a little crazy to me. But you know, it's another day, another show. Smoke a cigar to celebrate. It's technically tomorrow, but it's the ninth somewhere right now, right? It's ninth in Asia. It's ninth. We gotta, no, I think there's more people have time today than tomorrow. Just me. So I'm gonna light up a cigar to celebrate our anniversary.
I think I got the better version of that.
I might smoke that after this.
Why are you trying to copy me, bro?
No, I have 2 other SSL cigar that I can smoke, so I have to make sure I smoke something. Right? So I think what we gotta do today is have a little bit of historical rundown background and talk about how SSL started, because I feel like the longer it is for Shadow Smokes Legion to be here, the more our history has gotten lost, right? Because obviously we have people that has been in the Legion, and we have people that join the Legion afterward, and there's people that probably don't know anything before that. So like, you know, the people that will leave in the future could be the people that come first, if that makes sense, right? People who come, people who go, eventually gets lost, that kind of thing. Val used to be our like historian. He studied a lot about the Legion, and
I did.
but I don't think we ever had a full like review, full talk about, you know, what has been in the show, kind of.
Man, nobody want to know how you get bullied.
That's only the part of the story, all right? You know, it wasn't a bully. Now that I think back, it's just human nature.
I don't know. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that.
No, you gotta move to down. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, I'm a little late. What do we start with? What do we start talking about?
I start talking about what I want to talk about today, basically. All right. So
wait. You want to talk about women? I'm all for it.
No.
No.
I definitely don't want to talk about women. That will be like 6-hour show, easy.
Let's do it. We can do like a part 1, part 2, part 3.
Oh, if we want to go there, like literally, like today we will be talking about what a woman is thinking, part 1,000,000 of 1 kind of thing.
No. Let's talk about. No, you got to break it down more. Let's talk about blondes, you know, redheads, brunettes, that kind of thing.
That will probably get me in trouble.
I'm okay with that.
It'll probably get you in trouble too. Keep in
I'll
mind,
deny
once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
I'll deny it. I have no recollection.
Does that work? Well,
I didn't see it. What'd you say?
I don't think that works, especially with a woman.
Yeah, man, I tell you. Yeah, okay. I get it.
All right, so let's talk about to those people who doesn't know Shadow Smoke League. All right, because there are people that join. There are people that view us, look at our videos, but never really know who we are, what we are, kind of thing, right? So let's go to the very beginning, very beginning. And if people got questions, you can ask. You know, there's nothing in the Legion that had to be hidden, really. Hey, right, guy. So Shadow Smoke's Legion started out before we even had that name. It was when TNT Cigars, um, in Arizona, I think it's called Cigar Warehouse. Started out to have a show, right? A show, and in the show on YouTube, it was Bradley and Tim Swanson, kind of combo together, making a cigar review, cigar testing, cigar talk about cigar show. And at the time, I was already been smoking cigars before that, but one day I was in my kitchen and I was watching these. There's a YouTuber that talks about hacking, talk about dark web, talk about technology, nerdy stuff, and I just have it in the background, basically playing, and where I was, you know, putting my models together. I basically listening to that. At the time, because at the time I have relative a lot of time to my life. Okay, I have a lot of time. It was just, I think, soon after me getting back out like to work again. Like for those people who doesn't know, my wife and I, we went through a 1 year retirement, and she's like, you know what, I had it. I wanted to go back to work. I was, okay, fine. And I still have a lot of time, and at that time I had a lot of time. So every day I would try to find something to do, you know, putting toys together and stuff like that. And I was listening to that in the background, and then it was playing and playing and playing, and then it played on one of those auto plays. Just keep playing the next clip and continues, and then it played to not TNT Cigar, but Brian Glenn's video.
Cigar Obsession.
Mm-hmm. So I guess I was like, you know, I wasn't looking at TV. And all of a sudden, go cling, and then the music plays. And I was like, oh, what the hell? And I looked up, and it was Brian Glenn. And that guy just threw me in a way that I don't want to watch it. I skipped it, so I pressed next. And at that time, I can't remember what time it was. It was like before or after dinner. It was before. No, that was after dinner. And then I clicked, and then it was like a live video from TNT Cigar. And then I was listening to those two guys, obviously. And then, oh yeah, it was pretty late at night already. And then I found that they're pretty intriguing. Like, it sounds like they're a good friend. It sounds like they're yelling at each other at the same time they're joking at each other, but there's really not. And then they have this thing like after the show, Tim will go to his Instagram to talk to his fans, and Bradley will go to Instagram to talk to his friends, but it will be completely separate. So I listened to Bradley the first night. I couldn't last like 3 minutes. I was like, oh, okay, I no, it's fine. And the next night, was it the next night or next week when it happened? Because I think it was a weekend.
Probably the next week, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's probably the next week. When I listened to that again, I listened to Tim, and he was more like friendly and intriguing to me. I don't know. It was like more of the right vibe. So I listened to it, look at it, and all that stuff. And hey, camping. And I thought, you know, that was something interesting. And I never knew cigar would be something like this, like online. It was something new to me because I never thought to search YouTube for cigars ever. Okay, and until until then, I like just I but before that, I was smoking on my own, like or smoking with a business partner or whatever stuff like that, but not as active. But after I watch that and see online and I see like, oh, there is opportunities to be with somebody. Like Val, like when you first discover like Shadow Smoke Legion, when you first discover that you can chat online and the virtual lounge and stuff like that. It was for me, it was a minor version of that. And so I started following and then everything like, every day, I think every week they had a new live thing and talk about cigars and bought some cigars to support and here and there. And one day I think Tim left, right? And I thought that was the end of that. I literally thought, oh, okay, all right, if that's the over, that's done. That was the end of it. But it turns out that Tim ended up doing Cigars Daily. And I was excited when that happened. I was like, oh yes, that was great. And I never thought it was something like that. I'm gonna have so much fun. Because like that could kill time. Yes, I'm going on the social media and stuff like that. And then he had a Facebook group, and yeah, Filthy Viking became a big thing. He took that IP with him, and then he started Cigars Daily Nation on Facebook.
The Facebook,
Yeah,
right?
And I was like, oh, that's great. I never thought you can do this. And then I went on and I was crazy. I was like, oh, let's trade cigars. Let's do this. Let's do giveaway because I have a lot of cigars. And I was like, oh, see this? And I tried to be in there and be active.
Participatory.
Right. Participate. And as much as I can. Because I feel like, why not? Why not make this place a very happy place? Why not make this place
fun?
And I in my opinion at the time, it was like the more people like this, the more I will be able to enjoy this and have fun continuously like this, because I was afraid that was gonna disappear. I was afraid that could be short lived. So I spend a lot of time every day on there because I have time. Yes, Bell is echoing, and I just tuned the sound down a little bit, see if that's better.
Okay.
All right, so they didn't kick me out. I was there, and I had some altercations with some other people that's in there. Specifically, a person that
So you had a misunderstanding or a different point of view.
No. It's definitely not a misunderstanding. And I learned that, especially nowadays, I'm not even as pissed off about it anymore. Is that people have this specific needs to have a certain thing a certain way, right? And if it's not, then abnormality makes them angry. Okay, and let me explain that. Okay, so I was in a group, and there are some people that did not like how I was doing everything like Energizer Bunny, and I think that I to look back, people might have in the group think that I was acting like Ben in the Legion. Okay, so when Ben was in the Legion, He was very active. He want this to happen. He want that to happen. He want this. I was like that in Cigar Nation, and some people just don't have. Is not happy with it. Okay. But here's the thing: Cigar Daily Nation is self-sustained, but not sustained by Cigars Daily. So in order for something to happen, user had to generate that content because Cigars Daily does not do that. Like Tim rarely goes on there, and whenever I want to do something, I asked Tim if that was okay, and he said, "Yeah, it's okay." You know, he doesn't do anything with it. You know, and at the time, you know, members brought up to themselves to create chapters of different regions, and I was taking care of the Northeast, if you want to call that. So I become more and more active and try to do things and stuff like that. Now, as I get more and more active and try to organize things, because the chapters, and the problem with that is that chapter is again fan-based activities that came about, and in order to do something, you do that, and turns out it was a bad idea because it threatens competition inside a competition, and Cigars Daily was not gonna take care. It was not gonna organize any of those because obviously they didn't. They are business. They don't have time for that, right? So you had to be user driven. So obviously, I think I stepped on people's toe without stepping on people's toe. Like I don't even know I did.
So again, I was saying there was a misunderstanding of what your approach, of what your
But-
idea or concept he was trying to help develop within that group.
Right.
So
But
they
keep
took
in
it
mind,
the wrong way.
keep in mind is that the misunderstanding is there that over there at that time was that I was so active, people thought I worked for Tim.
Ah, okay.
Okay. And Tim did select a mod for the group, and I guess the mod for the group has few of the member that he talked to more often. Right? Oop.
Okay.
I might have to go, and so it's so cold in here that my plug keep tripping. My power thing keep tripping. That my vents are not working. I might have to go back and turn it back on. So I nowadays I understand because every group have that. Every group have people that in there they want things to be a specific way, and that if somebody comes in and try to inject a part of them too quickly, too fast, they gather some hate.
Maybe dislike.
Yeah. And then when I say that, I'm sure some member do feel that. Current member and past member and Eric. When you join that, oh yeah, we know it first thing in the morning. When you join that and try to be active too fast and too quick, and it feels like something's changing to some people that has been there, and that wasn't good. So my activity of giving people cigar, running activities, and try to say try to run
Your ruffled
different-
feathers.
try basically giving away cigars using some activities like, hey, everybody post a picture of this, you get that, right? And that was sanctioned by Tim. Tim's like, that's a great idea, do it. You know, he was happy with that. And yeah, it's turning off.
Yeah.
and he was happy with that. There was last thing that I was doing. I can't remember exactly what it is. Tim even go on a video and say he want to do this, and then let's do that together. Seems like you were taking over the group to the mods. No, the mods knows what I'm doing. The mods knows what I'm doing, and so the mods knows what I'm doing. Tim knows what I'm doing. So it's not that. All right, and again, there was a misunderstanding of people thinking that I am working for them, and they constantly go to them and ask them, it's like, is Tony working for you? And so I thought Tony was working for you the whole time. All that stuff. And people don't like it. So you still have like a fraction kind of dissing going on. Oh, Tony's this, Tony's that, Tony blah, blah, blah. You know, Tony have mental issues. Tony's narcissistic. Tony is an asshole, whatever. All those stuff start happening. And people not only feel that way and talk that way and actually post it. And so I started talking to the mods. I was like, hey, you know, I'm here helping the group grow. I'm here using my money to have fun. Why am I being bitched at? You know, and then why don't you do anything about it? Okay. And then it seems that the mods were taking their side. They're like, they can say whatever they want. Right? And I felt very negative about it. Right? I felt negative about it. And even got into an argument with the guy. And I was like, you know, this is not how it works. You know, I'm doing this group a flavor, and to grow, to have fun, to user generated content and all that stuff. And I had to be this and insulted and all that stuff. Like I spend money to be insulted, really. And I talked to Tim. And Tim was like, he's got to go talk to the guy, and it didn't improve. It did not improve. Now that was around the time where you know, we started to have the chapter video chat and stuff like that. And at the time, is you know what? When I doing my own video, I was like, you know, I'll start something else. And it was like, if I can be here, I'll create a space for myself to be there. And nearly, like, you know, when that was going back and forth, my video channel was born. And eventually the users, the fans, the people who joined us, I think initially it was like 10, 12 people, joined us and came out with the name Shadow Smoke Legion. I mean, I think at the time that the Shadow Smoke Legion name was named, I think we went through, we have about 30 members, and we have about 4 or 5 chat or video a week, something like that. And I was keeping that on the side, and Tim asked me about it. He said, "What's that Shadow Smoke Solution?" I was like, "Yeah, just a bunch of fans and just a bunch of users came on with that. You know, we're gonna call this Shadow Smoke Legion." Oh, it's not like I'm doing anything. So I'm not selling a product. I'm not selling a cigar or whatever. And he's like, yeah. It's like, so that's the case. I was like, you know, Tim, I would talk to Tim. I had like a heart to heart to him. It's like, Tim, there is no, and I think I fell for that same trap, by the way. Now that I think back, I'm falling for the same trap. He says, I tell him, like, the Cigars Daily CDN is in an issue right now, is that there is no control. There is no rule. There is no repercussion.
No structure.
There's no repercussion and there's no incentive. And I told him, I was like, there's no incentive for me to spend my time and my money to help you out, to do good, to be better, or follow any of the rules. There's no incentive. There's no repercussion. People can bitch at each other, and guess what? The worst case scenario is if you guys kick them out of that fan group because you guys don't offer anything. Right? There's no incentive. There's no fee. There's no nothing. There's no rule. There is no actual anything. And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm planning to change that, and which still kind of didn't change at the end. I was like, I'm not gonna keep staying in your group if this doesn't change. I'm not here to spend my money to get insulted. And
Well, you didn't have to spend the money, bro. Like, I don't know. That was weird.
no, because I was doing giveaways, I was doing events, I was doing.
Yeah, I know, but then you were doing it on your own will. You know what I mean?
Right. And then he was happy with that because if you don't do anything, you don't like. In fact, Justin Wagner, which is another member, he was there like trying to promote trades, cigar trading, and they actually had to make a separate webpage to trade cigars. It's a separate fan group to trade cigars, and we're trading. And I was trying to actively say, oh, I'll do blind trades. I'll trade anything, and stuff like that. We'll try to do that to make sure there is something going, right? Not just people looking at the page doing nothing. What y'all doing now? Have me coming back? What? Oh. So, the Cigar Daily Coaster, yes. The Cigar Daily Coaster was one of the thing that were thrown into one of the events that we did as James Irvin did it handcraft. And he had one to give away. And I was using, we were doing the events on that and to give away one on the Cigars Daily. The subcurrent for the Cigars Daily was to grow business for cigar sales. Yes. So it was a catalyst because it was one of the event. That's one of the last draw. We're doing that. We're giving away stuff. Like I said, that one Tim actually made a video or live in the Cigar Daily Nation group and say, hey, this is what we're doing. It's a giveaway, blah, blah, blah. It was pretty cool. And we got bitched at for that. Like the members a lot of members was talking shit about us to do that. So that was the last straw. I was like, Tim, I've had it. I'm moving on. And then he's like, and he understands. He saw it. He saw those messages. He saw the back and forth. His mom also provided my conversation to Tim. And Tisha, he talked to them about it. And he said that, if you gotta move on and do the Shadow Smoke Legion thing, you have my blessing. You can go on and move your group and do your own group. And it's like, yeah, okay. So, and that's when I moved from that to individualized Shadow Smoke Legion thing. Now, at the time, like I said, we started out like few people. We obviously, I messaged a few people that was participating all those things to join the Shadow Smoke Legion. And we also made an announcement on YouTube and all that stuff. We did all that. And I thought it was going to be like a 10, 20 people, Never thought to really grow it. And I start to, just review cigar, talk to you guys about cigars. Try to run something the same way that I was in Cigars Daily Nation. And then it grew from there, and everything was fan based, right? It was user based, it was member based, that they provided the information. For example, Shadow Smoke's Legion name was provided by a member. We had it like, oh, what name should we use? And then a bunch of names came out. Shadow Smoke's Legion was it. And the logo, we went through like 12 or 16 logos. I can't remember. We had a vote, and then ultimately went to this one. So it was everybody tried to, piece this thing together, I guess, because user generated, and I was trying to. It's like whatever the idea is, I'll put the money. Everybody can chip in, whatever. We just do that. And Shadow Smoke Legion was born. And obviously we continue to do the same videos, talk to everybody. I think what I did last now is to have that time to talk to the members, because I will have a lot of members were active enough on Facebook that every time I jump on Facebook, we can talk, we can interact. And this live show technically was for the members, but a lot of people just no longer do that. But yeah, every year I had a small look back. And like I say, now that I think back about what happened, and I understand that it happens everywhere. It happens in the Legion still. It happens everywhere. That there's got to be people that had their foot set and mindset of a place that they belong to. They are there. And that if somebody jumps in and quickly tries to do everything or change something or make things lively or whatever, it might step on their toe. And that they feel like who the hell this person think he is doing all these things annoying. But then again, they're not doing anything. That's, So the person who's organizing is like, I don't see anything wrong with that, but I also don't see anything wrong with that. I can see why they don't feel good about it. I can see why they are trying to do. Right? So year after year, we did different things. We donated a lot of cigars together. We did the international cigar train, which went from one member to another. We did a cigar box trade. And that's USPS make a lot of money on that one. That was pretty good. That was the badge. We did some group buys on some cigars that are harder to get or expensive, that kind of stuff. Now that slowly phased away, because when we were using Facebook, and Facebook, if everybody know, Facebook went through the time where they are really anti-cigar, right? And because they're anti-cigars, we were looking for another place to be. We even make our own webpage. We even make something that's similar to the Facebook thing. But as long as Facebook survived, member did not really want to move on. So you'll still find shadowsmokeslegion.com. And it's still there. That's why we used it. Radar O'Reilly? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. So we went through. Not like what is that reference? I don't get it.
MASH, the show MASH, the TV show MASH.
Oh, I've never seen that show.
Okay, and Radar was like the company, the battalion orderly, and he kept things really going. He's really the nuts and bolts and the glue of that organization. And that reference was just made because of this.
Oh, the hat, the flap.
The hat, my glasses, similarities.
Okay. Thank you for the reference. I did not get it.
Yeah.
So Shadow Smoke Legion went year after year. We tried like that. I think the cigar train took 2 years. Cigar train took 2 years, and that was a lot of money. Everybody chipped in to do that. There was a lot of activity. People share their cigars. We try to do different things. We try to do cigar challenges, and then at the time my goal was I want to make a group where we have swag of every single thing everybody ever made. So every year we went crazy, right? So I went crazy. I was making 4 or 5 swag per year, right? Anything I think that people are making, I'm go making it. So like the coin, the everything that you see the Shadow Smoke Legion badge on it, we went through all that. Every year I was like, what else can we make? What else can we do? What else can we? And I guess it kind of got stagnant. Eventually you made everything. And that's kind of the roots of Shadow Smoke Legion. But we went through a lot of fallout. We went through a lot of kicking out people. At one point, Shadow Smoke Legion has over 300 members, I believe. I think that's the number. We kicked out more than half of the people because my vision of the group is that people are gonna be active, try to use it, and are at least reading the notifications or be active once every half year. So we have this audit that audits whether or not people are active every half year, every 6 months. So what that was is just that I will make a post. That's the audit, and everybody go make a post, like go respond to that. And that was so long as they say hi, that was good enough. And we did that. And every time we did that, we went just under 150 members every single time. So we had almost 300, boom, 150. So there that came with the joke, the curse of 150, because the group always went under 150, go over 150 a little bit, and then we kick out a few more. Go over 150 a little bit, we'll kick out a few more. I'm smoking a Shadow Smoke Legion cigar from the past. And after the curse of 150, we have Exodus. And that's when I start to see issues of people not happy with me for various reasons. There are people that says the rules are stupid. There's people that says what I want to try to do is stupid. Whatever, for whatever reason. Because in the process, as I look back, right, it's all the same thing that I might have done. Is that when something changed, you're like, you gotta go through that change. You want to go through that. And we went through quite a bit of those. And then obviously being the leader of the Legion, I have also seen few decisions that I knew was gonna get me in trouble, kind of thing. And there are some popular people that came to the group and left, and when they leave, they take a bunch of people with them, right? So
yeah, so it's like if one person leaves, 5 or 6 will follow.
right, and that sometimes I mean, I had a different view on that, and I always talk about that, is that when somebody join a group and they can only be friends with a small circle of people, either based on time they're available, based on whatever they're doing, time zone, area, whatever. They're active towards a group of people, right? And what it does is that they forgot at the end is that what they joined was for the whole group, not for the small amount of people, because they didn't know those people, right? So when they join and one person leaves and they leave, is at the end, I think is weird, because when they leave, it's for that one person. It's like, did you join the group for that one person, or did you join for the group, right? So when I left CDN, people joined me, but they are still in CDN. They didn't have to leave. Why? Because they joined CDN for CDN, right? They might find other people's interesting and they follow them. They didn't have to leave that, right? And Legion eventually have those things that, like, you know, when someone leave, a bunch of people either stay to see if there's something else will happen, or leave too, because they felt like, if I don't have this person here, there's no reason to be here. Which makes it like, okay, so did you join the Legion for the Legion, or did you join the Legion for this one person? Because when you joined the Legion, you didn't know this one person. You joined the Legion, you found this one person. And you might find other one person, but you were so fixated on that one person that you had to leave, which is fine. And that's as time goes on. Things happen. I fail to see what you're trying to make by speaking for others. Why did? No, I didn't speak for other what they lead. That's I what I see. What I see. Okay, calm down. What I see. Okay. But you know, there are some like that. And you know, as time goes, we have people that leave and go and leave and go. But so that's try to put that in perspective of the curse of 150 plus the audit plus
OG number 4 chicken in.
And obviously, like, you know, we have things that happen during the time of Legion. Like, for example, Martin started his YouTube page around that time. And then he flourished for some reason. He's just going crazy at the time. He's like boom, 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 boom. I don't know, how many people did you get to? Like 5,000, 3,000?
8,000 before it got canceled.
Yeah. And now obviously we went through that too, like where YouTube decided to change their rules about cigar posting, cigar videos, and all that stuff. And Martin got canceled.
I got canceled. I was part of cancel culture.
Martin tried to come back, but that didn't work out so well.
Not quite. Oh, it's cold outside.
What the change you added to Legion, I wish I didn't know. A lot of activity I was missing. Rule still, once you quit, you can join. That's the thing that I got into trouble a lot. Is that the original rule of once you leave, you can't rejoin. We did make a few exceptions.
Yeah, we gave you shit for that.
Yeah, we did make a few exceptions, and I get shit for that. We also did to recognize certain members, we give people OG status, we give people prestige status, and that got me in trouble too, especially the prestige, right? Martin knows. Martin's like, ha ha ha. Yeah, that got me in trouble too, because like everybody had a thinking of certain things a certain way, and there are things that I had to convince myself after I hear. Huh?
Is Eric prestige?
No. No.
You know, the funny thing is, Martin, where the fuck did he go?
He ran. He ran.
Little bitch.
He went to go get his coin.
You little bitch.
Oh, I had the coins. I had the coins. They're right here. I showed you guys.
I'm more than prestige, Martin. You know that, right? I don't
Nobody
need
saw
to be
that.
prestige to be prestige.
Nobody
I'm
saw
beyond that.
All right. So to address that, Omega, when I use Facebook, I added few people on Facebook as part of the because I talked to them on Legion, they added to me, and then I was adding at them. And after a while, I realized that was a bad idea. Anybody who's in the good Legion long enough would know that I told people not to add me on Facebook, right? Because you know I fail to see what that does, and other than just cloud my my main page with their personal posts. If you know what I'm talking about, is that my personal page should only have my family members' posts, but now I have everybody's posts. So I tell people not to add me.
Hey, I'm famous.
And here's the thing, right? So when people leave the Legion, I usually just untag them. Like if I don't talk to them normally, I just unfriend them on Facebook. Because there's a million way to find me, okay, guys? There's a million ways to find me, right? There's always a way to find me, but Facebook is not a good way. Facebook is the worst way to find me, right? So,
Same.
I wanted to put it out there as like I pretty much remove everybody who left the Legion for whatever reason, good reason, bad reason. I remove them because you know I don't need to cloud my page with people that I haven't talked to. Well, I don't talk to. It might sound really weird.
Hey, Martin, read
No.
Albert's stuff. What did Albert say?
Good morning, gentlemen. Or no.
What the fuck?
Eric has the Make-A-Wish badge from the Legion.
I say Albert, motherfucker.
Oh, where's Albert? I can't read. Eric is
Albert,
the
that was
least
a figure of speech. Yeah, like a million ways to find me. It means there's a lot of ways to find me, right? Because we're on every platform. I'm here all the time, so there's a million ways to find me. Okay.
Oh,
This is a
I
cigar
haven't-
group. It shouldn't be treated like some type of underground gang or cult. When you say underground gang or cult, what did we do that is a cult thing? And what did we do that's a gang thing?
oh, who is that?
Well, we kind of take pinkies, so
Did we go out there and like, you know, we're taking over this turf. Well, you guys get out. It's our cigar shop now. No, we don't.
give me a pinky.
Right? Right? And I think
It's only like when we go to Underground Cigar. Go around.
that was kind of underground, right? Even though that's above ground,
Yeah. Then we're a cult.
right? I like, you know,
Just a tip, Albert. Just a tip.
yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about cult, I think like that Brian Glenn thing was more of a cult than us,
That is true.
right?
No, it's the Mafia camping for cigar, not Cigar Club. The Mafia. We don't talk about the Cigar Mafia.
Yeah. But what I guess it will give up that feel because I want the Legion to be a everybody knew everybody group, a family. Everybody knew everybody, right? And when I say that, and I kind of expect people to be somewhat active to talk to everybody at any given time. Like you'll talk to your aunt once every so often, kind of thing. You know, I talk to my neighbor more than I talk to certain people. And like I feel like if after that certain time you don't talk to somebody, it's like, dude, we're like strangers. Right? It was like that. So I wanted everybody to talk, to be active, to be out there, to hey, I'm smoking this cigar, about that cigar, about this and cigar, that, and you know, doing stuff. And as time goes, especially when we moved to Discord, I was like, you know, is Cigar Club really about posting picture of while you're smoking? It's once you leave, you can never come back. Come on. No, here. All right. So Gora is thinking like, oh, what is that about? Once you leave, you can come back. Well, guess
I mean,
what?
we made
Even call, you can go back. You can go back if you wanted to. If a call, if it's a call, it's a gang, you can go back.
We made exceptions, right?
Yeah. And here's the thing, right? Because I feel when people leave, they feel the need to leave, like feel the absolute need to leave. When they come back, it's awkward. And majority of the time, 99.9% of the time people leave is because they have beef with me of some sort. They didn't like me of some sort, or whatever. They didn't like a decision I made. They didn't like the changes I made. It's all about like I did something wrong to them. All right, it's always me did something. So for them to come back, it would generate a beef that didn't have to be there. If you feel that desperately to leave, I respect that decision. Okay, I respect that decision. Yeah, I'm saying that 99.9% of the time. That's what I'm saying. Not all the time. Okay, and it might not sound that way, but you guys can see it. Once some people leave, they get a little hostile, right? Because again, something had to happen for them to leave, and it's usually not good. So for them to come back, yeah, you don't. I try to reduce that headache for myself. Okay. Did we make some exception? Yeah, we did. We did. And I feel a lot of some of those were necessity, but it is what it is. Some people think that was fine. Some people that think that some people should come back, for whatever reason, because they were active with another member or whatever, and they tried. But I feel it would be awkward. Who's making it awkward at that point then? The person that came back? No, me. Me. The person that came back wouldn't care what the structure or where they were. They are just in a structure. They are in a platform. Right? They're in a platform. Right? But for me, I had to think about every single member as a whole. Right? If I'm playing an event, I'm planning something, I had to plan for every single member as a whole.
Oh, what's up, Ben? I didn't see
Is it awkward for the other member? They might be. It might be. Might not be. Might not be. But it's definitely awkward for me. Right? That I had to pretend that I'm happy with it, or I had to pretend that I am treating you like a member should be treated. Does that make sense? Like I don't want to treat you like faking it. I don't want to. I don't want to fake it. I don't want to fake it. Right? I don't want to fake it, and especially when you already have some sort of altercation with somebody, it might. It just don't feel right. Like if some people like those people are having a conversation in the chat, I probably won't join that chat, right? Because it'll be awkward for me. It's like I supposed to pretend that I'm okay with this person, or I'm happy with this person, or whatever. So this is why that was done. I don't want that headache. I don't like to fake if I'm happy with someone.
And I just realized we got 23 people on the YouTube side.
It's the day. Talking about the history, right? So I don't want to fake it. Now, if everybody here knows that, and that knows me long enough, that if I'm not happy with somebody, I make it known.
That's true.
right? I make it known. If I'm not happy with someone, I have beef with somebody, I make it known. I'm like blank paper. All right, I'm a blank paper. If I'm not happy about somebody, something, some issue, some people, some situation, I let it know. You know, there are times where I hold that in, and I was in a very dark place in my head, very dark place. You know, like you know, if you watch the old show, there are times where I got really angry over time, like you know, over the show, because like I don't know why I let these people just ridicule me
I mean,
sometimes.
it's your group, Tony. You want to see the relationships kind of build, and then when someone attacks you, it's like, well, what the fuck, man? I'm trying to do the best I can for the group, but some people don't see it that way.
Well, everybody have their opinion, their thing, right? So, and on what they see the Legion is, and I want to take this opportunity to talk about that. What you see a Legion is a cigar group where I want people to build relationships and talk and nerd out about cigars, nerd out about everything, right? Without creating too much issues.
Like hats.
Yeah, learn out about hats, learn out about everybody, and I'm not gonna say some people is haters. I'm not gonna say that. I think as I look back, people leave for whatever the reason is, and I think that there are some people that leave for others. There are people that leave because they're not happy. There's people that leave that they decide that Legion wasn't for them because what they thought Legion was. Legion is a place with just a bunch of people that smoke cigars.
I mean, we've had people leave for multiple different reasons. Changes in the group, people leaving because they took sides. People were kind of upset with something that you'd said. So,
yeah.
I mean, changes.
Gora says, I haven't really seen a fight between members. Usually a member versus Tony, the Soy Sauce Assassin. And Ben is that 1% that you have not seen. Ben was against other member. It wasn't against me. I had no issue with Ben. Ben just didn't like it.
I don't remember that.
Right? So, and not just me. Eric had had fight with other members. Not just me.
Really? Who that?
You live
I don't
under the
remember.
rock. You really live under the rock.
Yeah, I'm living in a rock,
Fucking
man.
Patrick Starr.
Patrick Starr. Okay.
Right? So they're everybody have beef. And I think that now as people get close to a few people, fractions form and smaller circle form and things happen and people feel there's some damn good music on this channel. There is. I didn't play any music. You heard music right now? I have no idea.
No, I'm too busy watching porn.
Let me go turn the fan back on because it's cloudy. But I'll be right back. Give me a second.
All right, so now Tony is gone with the boring story. So what y'all do?
What's everybody smoking?
Hey, Jesus, man. Oh.
All right, Val
Hey.
and Eric. What's your favorite thing about the Legion? Val first.
The hangout, the tribal hangout.
Okay.
That's my favorite because it gave me the opportunity. I mean, I've said this before. You see the names in the chats, whether it's on YouTube or another chat format like Facebook, Discord. You see the name, you see the comment.
Yep.
But when you're able to go into the tribal hangout and meet the people, like
Yes.
this visual, You know, I mean, look at two guys in Texas, a guy in Massachusetts, and here I am in Illinois.
Yep.
You know, and
Oh,
you
fucking
get to meet people, then you get to match the name with the chat. You know, and some people, I get it. Some people are hesitant about going on camera, but with the Hangout, you don't have to turn the camera on if you don't want to, or until you're ready to. Just go on the audio and start talking, and that's how you meet people. And when you actually do meet in person, you don't feel like a stranger. You finally, hey man, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to finally meet you in person. Give a handshake, give a hug, and start talking a little bit. And next thing you know, you start developing a friendship, a type of relationship over a cigar.
Yep.
Over a cigar. And to me that was a really big turning point for me. Yeah, I mean, I watched cigar reviewers in the past, Cigar Obsession. The one person that I really, really followed was Cigar Vixen. And it's not because I cannot even tell you what cigar she was smoking.
I know.
But I can tell you the earrings that she wore. I can tell you the necklace that she had on. I can tell you the color blouse she was wearing. Okay, I can tell you the rings, the nail polish. I can tell you I can tell you.
Yep.
But yeah, okay, that was me. But yeah, but getting to meet and hang out, yeah, was a big turning point for me because, and like many others, we probably started. You have your cigar, and you go out on your deck, you go out on your patio, you go out in the front yard or wherever, you sit down, turn on some music, light your cigar, maybe have a drink of whatever, coffee, soda, milk, a drink,
Milk.
whatever.
Cigar.
And this, of course, having your cigar, and it's fine. You're okay. But when you get to this type of format, this type of platform, where you get to interact with the person, you get to talk to the person, it man, it's so much more better. A big turning point for me, very big turning point. Before I was just, I came across the Legion because of Martine. I came across him on YouTube. And every now and then he would mention, I'm going to be meeting up with my Shadows Legion tonight, and they're going to be having a cigar. We're going to do some talking. I had no idea what he's talking about until he mentioned it. Go on YouTube, check it out. I watched it a few times. Okay, this looks pretty cool. So yeah, and then the next thing you know, not the next thing, it was like a long time I was waiting. But yeah, for me, I enjoy it. I like the interaction. I like meeting the people. I wish more people would give it a chance and try it out. I'll drop some names. I met Juan Pardo. This was in the early stages of COVID and things have changed. COVID interrupted, gave us more time to smoke because we had the time. We were at home. And as things started getting back to normal, that connection time dissipated.
Mm-hmm.
But Juan Pardo, William W. I met, Scott. I met Steve Rakowski. I met, I'm a bunch of guys, and I thought it was great. I wish they would get to hang out a little bit more. Some guys that I would really like to meet, Greg Nickerson. I would like to see him meet and hang out. Anthony Morales, Lenny Pataski. Yeah, So hey, if you're out there, go on a hangout. I look on my phone every now and then to check and see if there's anybody on there. If nobody's on there, in the very early stages, I would be out there by myself.
Yep.
Or at least I thought I was. And then all of a sudden, boom, there's Tony. And he would check, hey, Val, how you doing? I'm checking you out, seeing you out there by yourself. Are you okay? You know, we talk a few minutes, and I know he was busy. I know he was working and stuff. So during the day, that was okay. A few times he checked up on me, and that was nice. But I mean, sometimes I'd be up late at night, like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden, boom, there's Tony. The hell you doing up this late? You should be asleep. And then I learned that Asians don't sleep, and I believe that sometimes. You know, especially with Tony. You know, he used to say he sleeps at his computer. You know, I could believe that because the work that he does, the time frames that he's involved with, so yeah. But yeah, the turning point for me was the tribal hangout. That was a big turning point for me.
Yeah, everybody had a different time zone, so it's hard, right? I'm
Yeah.
always on, like I'm always looking at who's on, like, and I always look at my message, especially late at night. Like, you know, last week was it last week? Eric's like 4 o'clock in the morning. He typed in a message and say, "Hey Tony, I just had a weird dream. I'll tell you tomorrow." I was like, "What the hell are you doing at 4 o'clock in the morning?"
Yep.
I mean,
What
yeah.
the hell are you doing 4 o'clock in the morning reading my message?
I was working. I have one screen of every room that just shows me the chat.
You're fucking gay.
Yeah, like
Tony's like a stalker, man.
Yep.
oh, like
Chat.
I'll be going to bed at 11 o'clock at night, and I'll every now and then I'll hear the phone ding, ding, and I look at the phone. Who the hell's typing at this early in the morning? Okay, and then I look. Oh shit! What the hell's Tony doing in a hangout? And you know, holy shit! And then the next thing you know, it's Tony and it's Eric and it's Rick. I said, what the hell? It was 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. Yep.
So, but yeah.
All right. Well, that went a little bit longer. I wish I would have asked Eric first. Eric, what's your favorite thing about the Legion, bro?
Nothing. I hate the whole Legion.
Quit fucking being a dick. What's your favorite thing about the Legion?
I don't have a favorite thing. I'm just a guy to go on and be active. That's me. That's it.
I can tell you what Eric's favorite thing about the Legion is. Eric loves the Legion because he now has friends.
He tried to think a comeback. He tried to think a comeback too.
That's not the reason. That's not
Do
the
you
reason.
remember? Do you remember when you first came on? You're like, I don't have any friends. You guys are my friends.
That doesn't mean that that's my favorite
But
thing.
that's the thing. Right now, he enjoyed being a loner. He's like, I wish I'm alone.
He's like, fuck you guys now.
I still like to be alone. I like the loneliness. I love that. I don't know why. I don't think I can ever get rid of that part.
I mean, that's just who you are. You like being alone. I'm the same way.
I enjoy that sometimes. There are quite a few times. There are quite a few times like maybe I should just close the Legion and go back to my normal thing, be someone else. You know,
No,
be
you couldn't do that.
be alone, be doing
Never
my
do
thing.
that. Too late. You're 5 years in.
You know, I thought about that. They're like, you know, I feel like all my time just disappears. You know, if I'm looking at something, I'm looking at a cigar, looking at this and look at that. Like time
Yeah,
just
but
flew
thing
by.
is, like, you know, I don't ever feel like that because I could I could just not do anything. Period. If I don't want to do it, I don't do it. And if I ever feel like I hit a point that like I don't want to be on, I won't be on. You know, that's how it is. Like I never thought of like, oh, I have to be on or I have to do something. I always like, if I'm sick of it, I'm done. Then all right, I'm out for a little bit, see where my thought is. If I'm out for good, then I'm out. That's it. Like I don't know. Like if I'm tired, it's like all right. If I fed up, yeah, I don't give a fuck. So yeah.
All right.
I mean,
So let's go back to the chat because Albert's saying that we're not reading the chat. I'm reading the chat. I just don't get it. I just don't get the chat. I don't understand the chat. Right?
just-
First, we're talking about background music. Maybe that's some sort of violin music that I'm supposed to be listening to.
No,
know.
it's just like never mind. It's like they're imaginary. They could hear the music, but nobody else can,
I think
unless
they're-
you have really good ears.
Yeah, I think they're just
Like
saying
Val.
something.
But like
Stop.
I feel like they're talking about the violin that's playing for certain people. You know, okay, you know,
Yeah, it's for you.
and then like
It's for you. That little violin is just for you.
right, and I was like, and then like talking about like hazy shade of winter. I did not get that. I did not get that. And obviously, if you pair your cigar with goat milk, I don't know if that's a good thing. Goat milk is kind of it has that specific taste, like the gamey taste.
It might be good.
It might be. I have not tried it yet. I have not tried it yet.
Maybe strawberry milk, maybe.
And then we have couple
Song titles and stuff.
no certain mentions of Wham's music, and that's pretty much it. So I am reading the comment. I just like I had to figure out what I'm reading. What am I reading?
I know. What's this about me, Martin? He's got to be a good leader. I mean, I'm good at
fucking Albert.
conversation.
I get that. I got that.
Yeah. So song title. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like to listen to Wham. Wham is like, and really funny is that Careless Whisper is one of my favorite songs. It's like the first English song that my father listened to that I remember. When I came to the US, I looked for that song.
Okay.
Oh my god, he jumped again. All right. I guess it's better than nothing for now.
Prefer ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Before Wham, thank you, ma'am. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? Can I just turn the fan on its own? Without
that shit on Bluetooth? What the hell?
the breaker keep jumping for some reason. Like it just pops off.
No, it's popping off.
It's popping
Break
off,
that.
yeah.
Breakdancing.
It's popping off. So I gotta see if I can just do that manually.
The breaker is popping off.
Just that one plug. I don't know why. Well, obviously there's a reason. I just don't know why.
Too many amps on that line. That's why.
No, that's the only thing that's on that line. The fans. That's it.
Is it tripping or breaking? Or breaker tripping?
It could be either or. It could be either or. I'll turn the fan on. Separately.
Maybe it's Mosian.
I think it's too cold, and you know, the wire is just being weird. I don't know.
2 Connecticut recommendations. Go. Don't ask Eric. He don't know.
So is it tripping or breaking and tripping? I don't. It's the GFCI outlet. You know that safety that pops out and it just tricks that. Not the main breaker. So. But.
All right. Somebody asked 2 Connecticut recommendations.
Not wrong, huh?
Is that really Connecticut?
Oh, Espinosa Crema. That's Connecticut.
Crema.
Espinosa Crema. Camacho's not bad. Camacho, Connecticut.
Yeah. Camacho, Connecticut, I like.
It's not bad when you can't find anything.
What other things Connecticut?
I like the Casa Cuevas Reserve, Connecticut.
Yeah, the Reserva.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, they call it natural. They didn't want to call it Connecticut. So I don't know if it's,
Yeah.
so they call it natural.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's
the Reservas are good. The Reservas are good. Green Habano, blue and green. It's not bad.
That's a fucking good one. Yeah. Available at Little Guy. You can get the whole box at 50. Little Guy.
Well, didn't he only have one box left of that? So
I don't know.
I think he had one box left. That's it. And then the rest is the normal ones. I smoke that once in a while. You know, the past few days I've been going back to basics. Just smoked my basic cigars, like really basic cigars. And once in a while, it's actually pretty good. Once in a while, pretty good. And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm sitting there smoking those cigars, and I started to think back, and I started looking at the situation and think back. So, oh, yeah, same thing is happening everywhere for the group, for the thing, and I can see how, maybe what I think their point of view is has a reason like that, you know, and that's what I think. Thinking, but like again, there are some things that I can help. There's something I can't help. Especially my personality. I cannot help changing my personality. Right? People hate the way I talk. People hate the way I make a rule. Or people hate the way I organize certain things.
I think people hate the way you look.
Yeah,
I
that
hate,
too.
I hate your accent.
I'm born with that. I can't help it.
Say,
You know?
say
No, you can
Nicaragua.
fix it. Fix your goddamn accent, bro.
Hey, say Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
You've
Nigga.
gotten better at it. You've gotten better at it.
Nigga.
Nicaragua. You've gotten better at that.
It depends what I'm talking about. Sometimes
It cuts in
sometimes
and
it
out.
sounds right. Sometimes it doesn't. Like how many times? How long did we make fun of me talking about the wasp?
Yeah. Wasp.
Right?
The
How long
wasp.
did we make fun of me talking about that? So it happens.
That's funny.
I can't really do much about that. You know, when people talk, they hear themselves. Like you can hear your own sound differently, right? So
Right.
when I speak, it sounds normal to me.
Right.
And you
The
say this
Padron
accent, but I
Dalmazo
don't
is
hear it,
pretty good.
right? 15 miles at the end of the road, Love Shack. Okay.
I'm not a fan of the Damaso. I didn't like that one.
I like it.
I don't really like Padron, period. So
Yeah, we know.
Fucking haters.
right. So yeah, like I said, I don't hear that. Like I can hear myself not saying, "Oh, everybody, full y'all, got some chase cigar. Everybody smoke
Hi,
cigar
y'all.
today. So good.
y'all.
Everybody smoke this cigar today. What cigar are you smoking today? You know, have some cigar with
Stop.
some Chinese tea.
Stop.
Right? I know I'm not talking like that.
Oh, you're almost there. Shit, you just stop
You're
that.
not far. You're not far from it, Tony.
I mean, I could talk like that if I have to. But I know
How
when
long-
I
wait,
hear myself, that's what I
Wait, how long you live in Massachusetts, Boston area? How many years?
since 95. So
So you were about what? 15 when you moved
Yeah.
here?
yeah.
Yeah. So you pretty much grew up here, guys.
But I came to America without knowing a single English.
Okay.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Me too. I didn't
But
know
I
anybody
was-
from England.
But then I was, I didn't speak a word since I got here.
You still
When I got
don't.
here, when I got here, at least.
Because you didn't want to, or because you didn't know how?
No, because I was two. I was 2-year-old.
Two. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, see, I came here with like my language already set. You know, I already speak Asian languages. So English was like my sixth language.
You had your accent, yeah.
And I can't lose that whatever accent that you're hearing, because I do, then my other language will have a weird accent. Like I you guys won't hear it, but like whenever I hear a Westerner speaking Mandarin, it sounds weird as fuck.
I mean, that's just with any language.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
any language, bro, not just Asian. Any other people that speak English or any language and try to speak another language, unless you're really grown with it, it sounds weird. It sounds weird. It doesn't sound authentic, right? So yeah.
Right.
Right.
So-
If your first language was something other than the language you're speaking, you can always tell that it's
Yeah.
not right. It's not perfect.
I have a Taiwanese accent with some Japanese accent to it. So even when I speak Mandarin, people in Beijing say I have an accent. But that's really because Beijing has, like, you know, in China, they have their own accent.
Right.
So when they hear everybody, they're like, oh, you must be from Taiwan. You have an accent.
I mean, it's like even with Puerto Ricans and Mexicans. You have different.
Bro, even here in the U.S., South versus North, same shit.
That's not even an accent anymore. That's more like a dialect.
Yeah, you can tell like if someone's from Texas versus Boston.
Yeah, you know, it happens. Yeah, I can't help that. So
Well, no,
yeah.
no, no.
I'm
You need to
pretty
better
sure,
your.
I'm pretty sure Omega didn't leave because of my accent, because we have not one time physically talked face to face. Every time we had an event, he does not show up.
Yeah, but you know, on the live, he already like, fuck this guy.
Right? Right? You know, I can't help. I can't change who I am. That's just always gotta be is.
You can always, you know, don't be a faggot. Yeah. Val.
So fucking random. Why did we let you in the Legion?
Oh. I don't know. The guy that invited me head out, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
Fucking
who
Albert,
invited him?
yeah.
Who
Fucking
invited
Albert,
Eric?
and he's no longer here anymore. Let's add Eric and then let's dip out.
Don't worry, I make Albert proud.
All right, Albert, we'll see you, man.
Hey, you
Good
okay?
night, Albert.
All right, let's be fair. All those events on the weekend, bro.
Yeah. On the weekends.
But yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is, we'll continue the Legion as is. I'll try to get back to basic, you know, and not to make things too complicated. My goal for the year, not to make things too complicated. But at this moment, I don't know what is the solution to make everybody happy. And like I said, there's only so much things you can talk about cigar. There's only so many things you can talk about cigars. Right? You're smoking a cigar, you can maybe talk about 5 minutes, 15 minutes about that cigar. And that's pretty much it. So, you know, it is what it is. Legion, if you think that's something else,
Well, we already went through this.
yeah, we already went through that. But let me address that in a minute. I don't know what the solution is, but Legion, I want to put a good expectation out there. Legion is a place where people hang out. Period. Legion is a platform where you join a group to meet more people. Not one, not five, but the entire Legion. Try to do that. If you gotta join the Legion, get to meet people. Don't have to meet me. There are a lot of people that join the Legion don't even know I run the Legion. So don't have to meet me, but do that. Do that. and well, there should be more events. We do an event every 2 years, supposedly. So
We give you guys plenty of time.
right. So
There'll be more event, bro. People gotta work.
Bro.
uh,
Oh, shit. Drop my cigar.
when new vids are dropping, they will start up. I you guys know I taking some time off to kind of enjoy the holiday season, and videos will start dropping again in a week or so.
Mine's about in 2 days. It's not gonna drop again.
Yeah, mine should come out. I think start to come out again because I have some leftover videos that I need to edit and do. So it should be in a week or so.
Don't ask me about me.
All right. So, Eric. Well, you only Val, Eric, and Martin.
What?
It says F, Mary, kill, Val, Eric, Martin.
Oh, we're doing that
So-
again, Mike.
All right. So I will F, Eric.
Yes, sir. I
I'll
do.
marry Val and kill. I had to kill Martin.
What you say? What happened? What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
How'd you
He's
kill
gonna
kill
F
my
you.
team?
He's gonna
You kill my
F you.
team? I ain't
Gonna F,
hearing you, bro. Fuck that.
gonna F you in the
Yeah.
butt.
The reason is because Eric, I only had to take 30 seconds to deal with that. And it's not too long.
Oh.
All right. So I can
I
deal
mean,
with
fair
that.
game.
I'll marry Val because Val wouldn't give me shit about anything. I won't have to hear from him. He's in the. If I got an argument with him, just go to the tent. Go to the tent. Don't come back, and he'll be okay with that. And so what's left is Martins. Unfortunately, it's cross elimination on that one. Eric does do review as well. You guys into PC gaming? I'm gonna buy a 5090. Well, no, just buy a 54. Just buy a 5070. Then you have a 4090.
Yeah, there's no point in going fucking. No, did they say 5090 or 5070?
No, 5070 is as good as 4090.
Yeah, right now there's no point in buying anything beyond fucking 5070 because it's fucking retarded if you do that.
There you go. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really into PC gaming because all my PC just have editing tool for videos.
Get yourself a PS5 and we talk.
Yeah, we'll just play. Recently, we've just been playing consoles.
And mine's still idling.
It's on fire.
Dude, it's been idling since yesterday.
Okay, so yeah, like I say, I want to put a expectation out there. If you ever wanted to join Legion is just a place where people feel proud to be a part of something and smoke cigar. Smoke cigar. This is what you're doing. You just go. You're in here to meet more people, to talk to people, to smoke, to nerd out, to talk about everything else. It might not be what you want or much what you like, but people does talk about other stuff that's not cigar because you can only talk about cigar for so long.
We show off our swag. We got swag.
I mean, the people who are in the same state can meet up. Like Val goes to meet people all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I go see Eric every once in a while, at least once a month.
Yeah. But that's the thing about
And that's not my
meeting people
choice.
individual in the same state.
Did you show up?
I just show up.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a moment.
Yeah.
So when you're like I have several members in the Illinois area. Luckily for me, we're not like Texas where you're in Texas, but it's like you're not in Texas. Yeah, because Texas is so vast. Where I have members around me where 10 minutes I can meet up with a member, 20 minutes I can meet up with a member. I don't think I'm more than 40 minutes from hooking up with a member. Saying that, it is very hard for us to get together collectively as a group, not because of the distance, but because of other commitments. So I'm probably out of the group that I'm in the Illinois group, I'm the most flexible because I'm retired.
Right.
Okay. However, the drawback that I have because of my eyes, I don't drive.
Right.
I can't drive. And so for planning to meet up with the group, I have to figure out the transportation there and back, which isn't a problem.
It's really
But
not a problem. Like anytime you and I meet up, I mean, I drive you around, no big deal, whatever.
Yeah, but yes, it's really not a problem, but it is kind of a problem because my wife is willing to take me to go anywhere. To go to this lounge to meet up with some guys, to go to that lounge to meet up with the guys, which is fine. She could drop me off, but then she's got to drive all the way back home. And I'll give her an estimated time to come pick me up. She's got to drive all the way back out to get me. Okay, so that's the only restraint that I have. and I don't want to feel
You need a Tesla.
encumbered on another member. Hey, I'll come pick you up. That means they got to leave their place to come all the way to me to pick me up, to go all the way out to a lounge, drive all the way from there to bring me back. Then they got to go all the way back to their place.
That's how I feel
So-
when Tony come here.
Hey, I
know?
rent a car.
Stop
You still have to
fucking
deal with
around.
that. I rented a car. Okay.
Camping Cigar said you need a self-driving Tesla, Val.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's only 30. It's gonna be only 30,000 though. Soon enough.
Soon enough. Soon enough. All right. So
Just don't buy it brand new. Buy it used.
people who says, for example, Ethan says, I'm lonely over here on the West Coast and lonely over
Yeah.
there to KY, Kentucky. I can't help that. I mean, the invitation process is, I'll leave it to the members. I don't invite anybody. All right,
And
you
I
guys
love
know
you.
that. I don't invite anybody. The only one person that I invite everybody from was the OGs. I did not invite anybody after that. And that was to avoid issues, like favoritism or whatever, avoid issues. So, you know, I don't deal with that. I don't deal with
Ethan,
that.
when I get
So,
my van, I'm coming to visit you, bro. Remember that. When I get my van.
right? So,
Yeah,
Um,
don't come visit me, bro.
in
Not with
order
your
to
van,
do that,
bro.
you guys
I
have
don't
to
wanna
invite
be in there.
members. In order to feel less lonely, you guys gotta invite members. So that's what it is. That's what it is. But some places just harder, right? Some places just harder to find other cigar people. You know, it is. And obviously time zone difference too. That's always the issue.
The hell?
Uh,
There's a random Shiba just hanging out in front of me.
That's rare.
That is rare. And he just went back to his house.
Right? So invitation for the people who's asking how to join, you just have to find a member to send your invite. A
Make
member will send
friends
you an
with
invite.
member and get them to invite you.
But now we have changed right, a little bit. Remember this? Person who invite you had to run you through the Legion. Basically,
They
get you to
gotta
meet people,
rep.
get you to the how to do things. People who's inviting, you better remember that. All right?
Uh-huh.
You gotta make sure the people who come in knows what they're doing. Knows what they're doing. Okay.
Number one, I need tip of pinky. Number two, these nuts.
Don't worry, those are smaller than an acorn. No.
Peanuts.
Right? So put it out there.
Eric
Anybody who's
say
joining
he's
the
gonna
Legion.
come out to fail. Come out to where? When did I say come out? What?
He's up there by Washington.
I did not say that. Ethan, don't put words on my mouth.
Ethan's like he was talking about the closet, not come out to the
Bro,
West
when
Coast.
did I say I'm gonna come out to the West Coast?
Oh, he's calling you a liar now.
I know you still have fucking messages. I still have messages. That never happened.
But hey, I went to Seattle and there's literally no place to smoke.
Yeah, you can wait for my invite. It'll be a year, but whatever. Just ask Rick.
When did I say I was gonna go out to fucking Seattle? Why would I even go there? It's freaking Val's favorite team.
The Emerald City, of course.
Ethan, I don't remember this.
Wait a minute. Talk to Ethan. You got to call him Ethan Hawk.
Ethan Hawk, I don't
There you go.
I don't remember our conversation about me going to Seattle.
The only lounges in Washington State are the casino. Like, there's no
I think it was.
places that are like that you can just go smoke. All the cigar shop is just like a small session. Like when I go over there was no place to smoke. So, and this is the one reason why I didn't. Well, at the time, Ethan was already hard to reach, but you know, when I go there was no point to reach because there's no place to smoke. All the cigar shop I went by, nothing. Can't do anything with it.
Ethan, you only got a small window, man, because you guys are cold up there. So, whenever the warmer months are.
I was told to leave of 2020. I enjoyed 2021 because my team took 9 months.
That's true. I forgot.
Yeah. So that one I kind of tried in Seattle. That's not doable. But I might visit Kentucky. I might have to visit Kentucky. Because
I mean, Mike's up there.
I tried to join the the Maker's Mark barrel pick program thingy. It takes
Okay.
5-6 years. And at the time when I joined, I thought they would be able to send it, but no, you had to go there. You had to go
Oh,
there
you
to pick
pick
it
it
up.
up. Nice.
You had to go to Kentucky to pick it up.
Yeah.
So I might have to go to Kentucky to pick it up. Which is I had to think about it. I gotta get that done.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Woo.
But yeah, 6 years in. We're finally 6 years. We're not doing a coin this year, no.
6 years in and we're still gay.
You're gay.
What's with your fascination about gay?
He's gay.
I mean, when Ethan tells you to get to get out, it's not getting out the closet. You know, no, close it. Leave it there, okay? Leave it there. No. No. Why do you always suck your thumb? Why can't you just use baby oil?
Bro, because I'm not Diddy,
way.
bro.
Do the Diddy
No
way.
Diddy. No Diddy for me.
Do the Diddy way. You know? Yeah. I can't even believe I made it through 6 years. Because that's just oof. I feel like I don't have the same amount of time that I used to. And that's sometimes kind of upsetting. Even though, like, we're doing less. I feel like we're doing more. I'm always
We ain't
looking
doing
at
shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but like I feel like I am like always reading, always trying to figure out what we can do, always checking to see if Discord has something going on. Like today, there was quite a few conversation. Joey was,
It's all about
posting.
snow.
Yeah, you're bitching over 1 inch of snow.
Hey, it say that we have about 6 inches, so it's average.
It's gonna be a little bit more than that. Supposedly.
Yeah, they say about 6 inches, so it's about American average.
1 to 3 inches, like 3 inches, 4 inches here. We don't even plow. I see people running in shorts.
I mean,
Yeah, but for a place that don't get snow,
It's a good cool down. Okay, let it be.
no.
You
Fuck the
guys
snow.
got so much snow. If you open the door,
Dude.
take a piss, the snow is gone.
Every time it snow, everything closed. You don't understand. Everything closed, and it sucks.
yep. We're getting more inches than Eric.
You don't need any. Right? You open the door, you take a piss, you continue to piss, you keep walking, the snow will be gone.
Bro, when it's that cold, my shit shrink that you can't even see, bro.
There's 4 inches
I
inside somewhere.
can't pee like that, bro.
You turn
Can't
into a
pee when it's like, can't pee when it's tucked in, bro.
Hey, they make tweezers.
I'm just saying,
Rick,
think
shut the
about
fuck
that.
up. You don't even drive.
What, few inches there. We're talking about feet, okay? When we think about snow, we have to think about feet, not inches. Inches is not
Yeah,
snow.
except
It's
for
kind
the
of flurry.
electric grid here does not made for that. And if the electric grid go out, bro, what the fuck am I gonna do? I can't even play game.
Why didn't you get a generator?
I'm poor, man.
you
Damn.
can make videos, man. You can make 10 cigar videos at one time.
I'm
all
Raul.
All right,
right,
Raul. $2 too little to kick Rick. Rick,
Nah,
you
bro,
had to
paid too
rebuttal.
much. Nah, he paid too much.
Rick,
I
now
take
Rick had to
50
put
cents.
$2 to keep himself in. Yeah. So for next year, what are we looking forward to? We're looking forward to back to the basic.
This year.
We are looking forward to hopefully people get a little bit more active about their cigar again, being happy about cigar again. Hopefully the cigar industry is not releasing like $100 cigars anymore. Hopefully the cigar industry is not releasing $40 cigars anymore.
I mean,
I $40 I take, $100 I take,
Steve's-
but anything over $100 kind of
No, because
It's
I
right.
really don't think those cigars are for anybody other than specific type of people.
which is fine. The thing is, like, that's the whole point of it, though.
I know that's the whole point of it.
cigars.
No. I know that's the whole point of it, but it's not. If you're taking the time to release that, you're not taking the time to release others.
I already complain about one company that don't do it, so there you go. I like something like that though. That's just
Right.
me.
So, there. All right. Hopefully, we get some nice cigars to smoke for the year. And hopefully, the ITS cigar release is gonna be a success. People can enjoy it. It's a really good
I doubt
cigar.
that. I just smoked it. We need to talk again.
You do? Okay, we can talk. Okay. So, few things here and there. 6 years in, hopefully the member will get more active. Hopefully we'll get some new blood. All right. Hopefully we'll get some new blood to join us.
I need another
Hang out.
Eric.
All right.
No.
So okay. So if you're
You.
obnoxious Asian, you want to join the group, let us know.
No, you
No.
don't need to be Asian. Don't be racist, bro. I take any. I don't discriminate.
Well, you just say another you, another people like you.
no, we don't need another Eric. You're enough, dude. You're enough for 10.
You know, like it's if anybody say, hey, use 3 words to describe Eric.
Asshole, racist. What else? Spendthrift.
What?
What's the last one?
Spendthrift.
Spendthrift.
Like
No.
he spends a lot of fucking money.
But that's 2 words.
Whatever. Same shit. I just hyphenate it.
Right? It's just another obnoxious Asian. So if you have another obnoxious Asian like
There you
us,
go.
I told you. Stop being racist, bro. It's not a good look.
it's 20 out there snowing here in Michigan. I'll be camping every weekend River Island. I love this. You love snow camping out there?
Jesus
No,
Christ.
Wow.
No.
That's what the fuck.
Yeah, I live in Massachusetts and I don't want snow.
Dude, when the temperature gets younger than me, it's too fucking cold.
Okay, all right. So
You
let's put it
know,
out there.
when the fucking wind stop blowing, cut your fucking face. It's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Yeah. Like I have to let my dog out every time I open the door. The dog goes out. So I'm staying inside. Even the dog's like, that's too cold. My pee's gonna freeze.
Yeah, your dog just looks outside and like, nope, come right back in.
No, he goes out there. I don't know. This dog likes snow. So like, goes out there. He lies down. He literally like lie flat and stretch. He's like, this is good. And he sits down and just wait. I was like, no, just take a piss and come in. I don't know. It likes cold. I don't like cold, but it is what it is. So yeah, lots of things to look forward to. Hopefully things changes. Hopefully no more stupid new laws about cigars. Let's just get it over with. Don't buy a cigar in California because it's gonna get worse. And that's pretty much it, right? Pretty much it for the year.
You know, you keep saying talk about California, but your state and New York, all around over there, all the motherfucking blue state is wild.
Yeah, but we don't have a problem buying a cigar out of state,
I'm just saying.
right? We have the choice to buy cigar out of state.
I mean,
Like I say, your state ain't that good too either. So
Yeah, but at least I can buy cigar outside of my state. Now, unlike somebody who's in literally a cigar friendly state and cannot order from another cigar shop. Yeah.
What?
you talk about Utah.
Huh?
About who?
I'm talking about Eric. Yeah.
Eric, you can order cigars.
The fuck? What are you talking
Really? Eric, when's the last time you ordered from Neptune?
They're in Florida, aren't they?
about? You know what happened between me and them, all right?
How much is Michigan tax for cigars? Massachusetts 40%.
God damn.
Massachusetts 40%, New York 75%. How much is Michigan?
I think Illinois is 35.
Illinois is 35.
I think so.
It's quite a bit.
A lot of taxes.
What about Texas? I never know about Texas.
Texas is
a dollar.
$1.
Yeah, it's like $1 for like I think $1 for a box of cigars, but it's like 25 cents per cigar with the dollar max. I think that's what it is.
Per cigar.
It's $7.50 per thousand.
So I think the maximum was $1 or something like that. Some weird
Yeah.
number. But some states don't even have a cigar tax technically.
Yeah,
Which
Florida.
is Florida. Fucking,
Florida.
I should have fucking moved there. I should have fucking moved
all right,
there.
all right.
I mean-
Florida might not have
I mean-
cigar taxes, but they have they everything is going like everything other things price up, including cigar itself.
I mean, I
Well, that's everywhere. That's not just
I wanna-
Florida. You make it sound like just Florida.
It's just
yeah, I
Florida.
want to move to Florida. I wouldn't mind
You,
moving
you
to Florida.
freaking crazy.
You want to move to Florida, but they do have hurricanes or tornadoes.
It's okay. I'll move to Pensacola.
What?
I don't know.
Just a panhandle.
I can't. If I drive in Florida, I'll die. People honking me, try to run into me all day. Because I drive speed limit.
Nobody tell you go fucking live in Miami.
Don't live in
Doesn't matter
Miami.
where it is.
I'm
I
moving
drive
to
speed
Miami.
limit was slower. I drive
No.
speed limit was slower. Everybody will go crazy.
I'll
Not gonna
probably,
work out.
like Daytona. I like Daytona. I'd probably move to Daytona.
So I can't move to Florida. Florida is like a holiday destination. That's it.
Well, because you go to. Never mind.
Right. Okay, I know you gotta say I only go to tourism area, right? That's why you try to say, right?
50 cents.
Where
a
do you
stick.
go in Florida? Where do
Where
you
I
go
go
in
to
Florida?
Florida?
When you go to Florida, where do you go?
Miami,
Yeah, okay. Shut it.
Orlando.
You see what I mean? So you go to tourist area.
Yeah.
It's the whole
mean-
entire state's like that. What do you want?
No.
The airport is there. Where are you wanting me to go? The airport's there.
Like I said, you go to tourist area. That's where you go.
Okay, so when I go to Texas, I didn't go to tourist area.
Dude, I think I've been more
Yes,
places
you go to
than
fucking
Florida.
tourist area too.
But I
Fucking
wanted
Dallas.
to move Texas. So what does that tell you? I can't be in tourist
just
area. I
saying.
still like the place.
But it's not. Dallas is not even a fucking fingernail to Orlando, Miami. Not even a fingernail to it.
What are you talking about?
Like, you
In
can go-
tourism. Nobody fucking goes to Dallas. Yeah, I'm gonna go tourism in Dallas.
Okay, so like what am I touring? I don't even go to South Beach. Where am I touring in Miami?
Then why do you go to Miami, right?
Go
And you
hang
know
out.
it's a tourist trap.
I know I go there to hang out.
I'll be right back.
But
I got
yeah,
you.
but I'm just saying that. Never mind. That is not Miami. Is not a tourism trap. All right.
All right, I go to Virginia.
Okay.
I went to what, Pennsylvania? I went to Pennsylvania.
Nobody tours there, bro. Nobody tours in fucking. What you tour in fucking Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania is a nice place. Go to Phillies. I went to Philadelphia too.
No, I'm just saying, like, you talk about Florida, you can't move there because too much fucking everything going on because you go to a tourism place.
Yeah, but things are still like pricey.
Because it's No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. Don't go to fucking Miami and expect it to be cheap. I'm just saying.
And in all honesty, pretty much every state is cheaper than Massachusetts.
I don't know why you're complaining. Still live in a fucking expensive ass state for no
Yeah.
reason.
We call it Taxachusetts. Right? We have tax over everything. The reason I moved to Massachusetts is for school, right? I just never moved out of it. You
How
know,
far is that?
because I didn't find a reason to really move out of it.
It's expensive. What the fuck?
It's expensive, yes, but your income is also high too.
Yeah, that's why I say about Kelly, and you don't fucking agree.
What, Kelly? What about Kelly?
Yeah. Kelly have everything is pricey, but your income is high as well. But you don't agree with that either.
No. My father-in-law lived in California for 2 years.
I have a cousin that lived there his whole life.
It's not okay. It's not pricey because in California you can just go to the store, grab whatever you want, and go home and not pay for it. Yeah, it's not pricey. Yeah, my father-in-law went over there to work for 2 years. His income did not go higher than anywhere else.
Bro, like I say, I got a person that lived there his whole life, and he told me to move there because you make more money, but everything's more expensive.
You're not making more money there. You're not making more money there.
Yeah, they do, dude.
My father-in-law made the same amount of money in California, Arizona, and Massachusetts. In fact, he make more in Massachusetts.
I'm just saying, for what my profession is, you do make more money.
Well, your profession, maybe more people do nails over there, but not in my field, not in technology.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, from whatever, I forgot what he do. I don't know what he do, but he make more money there too, like a lot more.
Who?
The person that I know, and he keep telling me to go over there and live because you make more. I was like, but you pay more, so it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's adjust to living.
Where?
Kelly,
California.
Kelly?
I might go there though. I might.
It's nothing good about there.
I mean, I want to visit San Francisco, like actually visit. I had to work when I was there last time.
Make sure you don't get robbed there.
I've heard stories of that shit too.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, right, guys, don't.
Don't. Yeah.
Yeah, when I went to California, I was afraid to walk around the street at night, and that was a while back. So
You're weird, man.
Yeah.
It's not a place where I feel safe to tape $100 bill on my chest walking around.
I don't feel safe anywhere taping $100 into my chest and fucking walk around, bro. I tell you that right now. It doesn't matter where I'm at.
I can do that here.
I'm still gonna be afraid for my life. Fuck, I got $100 fucking in my chest, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I would not feel like that if I walk around Lexington like that. No problem. $100, they're like, are you a peasant?
Yeah,
$100?
you and your little fucking neighborhood. Get out, Lexington.
Lexington, Arlington, Bedford, Burlington, I can do all that.
Bro.
Like Wayland, yeah. Newton, they'll laugh at me.
That you could, and there are places you shouldn't. Learn that.
Well, yeah, but California is pretty much that. Yeah. All right.
Even here, if I walk around with 100, I probably get killed.
Nah.
I don't think people like that have not. I send out a few packages every week. Every week I'll send a few. Every week I send a few because I go to the post office.
He probably finished next year.
I'll probably finish next. What next year? No, probably.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know when the raffle start again.
Yeah.
Yeah, will finish next year.
Yazoo will be done by June. Yeah.
And those will be the last ones.
Yeah, those will be. Yeah. It's usually like that. Like in the past, we have twice a year. It's usually by the time you finish receiving your stuff, it's the next raffle.
Right.
Yeah, it takes a while. I've been taking time off from doing everything. And I just
Rule, I sent yours out next Tuesday.
I don't know if I have anything that I need to send to Raul, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm trying to collect some Amazon boxes. So I have some boxes and stuff to send things out with. So
Bro, I have so many Amazon boxes. I threw away a lot. I didn't expect to. I was saving boxes for the raffle. And now I just have piles of boxes.
Yeah, I have some small boxes and some.
Now I need to throw them out, man.
Yeah.
After I send out rural package, I believe, right? He's the last one, and I have to, and I have to throw out the rest.
Yeah, I just had to sort it because I was looking at the one that I can just put in the envelope and send it out. I sent those out already. The ones I had to put in boxes, I had to get the boxes and send it out. So, yeah. And that should pretty much be it for today. You know, big thanks to everybody who has been with us for this long, 6 years.
You're welcome.
You know, old and
You
new.
don't like
You have not been here for that long.
Old and
Shut up,
new.
Martin. Get the fuck out of here.
Everybody, you know, continue to stick with us. You know, I'm hoping things will change, things will get better, or things will go back to basic. You know, you never know. You never know. Time changes, people changes. There are people that fall out of the hobby that no longer smoke. There are people that fall into the hobby that find the allure of cigars. You know, make the best out of it. It's a hobby, right? Try to not make it too complicated, I guess. And that's my goal. And other than that, well, happy birthday to the Legion. Cheers. Dr. Pepper tastes good. All right. So that'll be it for today. We'll go back to normal schedules. Either this week or next week. I think we still have a show on Saturday, so it should be back to normal schedule. And video and review should be coming out soon. And yeah, that will be it. I will see you guys on Saturday. Have a good night, guys.
Right. Good night, everybody.
Everybody.